Okay, hey everybody. We're going to be going through another difficult topic that can be very tricky, which is factorizing a quadratic without a calculator and when the coefficient in front of the x squared is greater than 1. This can be very tricky, and this method that we're going to go through is reliable, not necessarily quick, but the more you do it, the more practice, the quicker you'll get, and that's where the speed will come from. Okay, let's go through this. So what we need to do is we need to do the 2, we need to multiply it by the 15, which will give us 30. And then we need to take this middle number, not always middle, but it's the coefficient in front of the x, which is minus 11. And we write it here. The one that we multiplied, we want to find two numbers that we multiply to make 30. And those same two numbers that if we add, we get minus 11. The best way to find them is to list the factors of the one that we're multiplying, so 30. 30 times 1, for example, 15 times 2, 10 times 3, 6 times 5. We find 6 times 5 works, specifically minus 6 and minus 5, minus 6 and minus 5, because minus 6 times minus 5 will give us a positive 30, and minus 6 plus minus 5 is still minus 11. And then we replace this middle x, so minus 11x, with the two new numbers. So we end up with 2x squared minus 6x minus 5x plus 15 is equal to 0. Then what we do is we take these two and we take these two and we factorize them. So we take anything in common out. So the 2x squared and the minus 6x has a 2 in common and also an x. So then we need to find, okay, 2x times something gives us 2x squared. That's just x because the powers add. X times x. So 1 plus 1 is 2. And then 2x times something gives us minus 6x. That's minus 3. Same thing with the other one. However, I'm going to take minus 5 out because the goal of this is to make the brackets the same. Because when they're the same, you know you've done it right. So minus 5 times something is minus 5x. That's just an x. And minus 5 times something is 15. Because it's positive here, we need another minus, and it will be 3. And the brackets are the same, which is correct. And the final step is we just put this all together. So one of the brackets is x minus 3, and the other one is what's outside of them, which is 2x minus 5, and that's it. Okay, let's go through another one, and this time, I'm going to write it down, have a go, and then kind of let's go through it together. Oops. Okay, so the next one is 2x squared minus 3x minus 9 is equal to 0. So, same thing as before. We take the number in front of the x squared, the coefficient, and the minus 9. We multiply them, which gives us minus 18. We take the middle number, which is minus 3, and we write them here. The one that we multiplied, we want to multiply two numbers to make minus 18. And then if we add those same two numbers, we want to make minus 3. Again, let's list the factors of 18. So we can get 18 by doing 18 times 1, by doing 9 times 2, or by doing 6 times 3. Okay, we find that the answer is 6 times 3, but specifically, it's going to be minus 6, like this. Because minus 6 times positive 3 is minus 18, and minus 6 plus 3 is still minus 3. Okay, let's replace the middle number. So we get 2x squared minus 6x. Then we do plus 3x minus 9. Okay, same thing as before. We take these two, we take them two, and we factorize them individually. 2x squared minus 6x has a 2 in common and an x. And then the 2x times something makes 2x squared. That's an x because of the powers that they add. And then 2x times, it's going to be minus 3 actually this time. It's going to give us the minus 6x. Then over here we're going to have plus 3. 3 times something is 3x is just x. And then 3 times minus 3, it gives us the minus 9. And again, we put this all together. We get x minus 3. And then the other one is the 2x and the 3. 2x plus 3. Okay, that's that. Hopefully this was useful. I'm going to upload a couple more videos on other kind of topics. Again, comment what kind of topics you want me to cover, whether that's some circle theorems or maybe a bit more of this. whatever you kind of guys need. And yeah, thanks.